Hey everybody, I've got a problem with my sink the drain in my tub, and so what I thought I would do is show you guys how to clear that yourself. It's just a slow moving drain, and instead of calling a plumber, I just want to show you how you can be self-reliant and do it yourself. Okay, what are the things you need? For this job, you're going to need a pair of arc joint pliers, and they're called arc joint pliers because the joints look like they have an arc in them, and that allows the jaws to be parallel when they're tightened. Okay, that's why they're designed like that. This pair has to be made by Channel Lock. Other companies make them, but if you hear a pair of Channel Locks, they're talking about arc joint pliers. So you need one of those. You're going to need some duct tape and a plunger that I happen to have here. And I'm going to go over and show you how the drain how it comes apart in just a second. There we go. What we've got is a slow moving drain. It's got a button top. That little button on the top unscrews, and then you can unscrew the larger piece. Okay, the way this particular one works is you just push it up, push it down when you want to fill the tub with water, or pull it up when you are taking a shower or you want to drain. So in this case, it's got some hair or some kind of things plugging it up, so we're going to take that apart. The other thing right up here is an overflow drain, and in order to get suction, you've got to plug that off. So the easiest way is just to take some duct tape and tape over it. Right underneath here, on the bottom of it, you see on the bottom of that is where it's open, and it connects right to the drain. So in order to get suction, you got to clear that out. So the first thing I'm going to do is to get some duct tape, and I'm going to tape that off for you. Okay, there we go. That's been sealed off just with duct tape. Might be a little bit of overkill, but basically just get the job done as far as making sure that there's no air being able to suck back and forth. Now this tub has already drained out because it's not plugged, it's just slow moving. So now I'm going to show you what you need to take off. The first item you have to take off is this button right here, and the way this works is just push it down or pull up. It doesn't turn or anything to seal. Some of them turn and fall down, but this is just up and down. The first thing you do is you unscrew this. I think mine is loose enough, but if you can't get it with your fingers, that's what you need the pliers for. Okay, mine's loose enough, so I'm taking this off. You don't want to lose these things, so you take them right out of the tub. Alright, now the next thing is this unscrews. This piece right here unscrews, and that also you have to get with pliers if it's not too tight. Alright, it's got, looks kind of nasty there. It's got a rubber gasket on it, and that's what seals. So I'm going to fill up the tub with more water because this won't work. The plunger doesn't work unless it has water in the tub. So I'm going to fill that up, rinse that off. Okay. Let that kind of fill up with water. Now, the other thing you make sure you do when you're using a plunger, I'll do it over here, is you don't want to put the plunger over the hole and then just start pressing down and up and down like that. Because the first time you press down, you're forcing whatever's in there down. So you want to press it down first and slide it over the hole. Okay? That's really important. Slide it over and then you jerk up with it. Okay, I'm going to try to set the camera up so we can get a good view of this. Okay. Now first, the other thing you might want is a pair of needle nose pliers if you don't want to reach in there and grab whatever's hair and stuff. It's kind of nasty sometimes. I'm just going to use my hand. The other tool I have it's called Turbo Snake. It was a thing on TV. I just happened to see it. Let me see if I can get it. I just happened to see it when I was at the store, so I bought one. I have just a straight plastic piece that you feed in that's got like just a burr on the end of it to catch the hairs. You can get those at most hardware stores. I can't really locate it, but anyway, it's the same idea.
Okay, so that's what this is. You just uncoil it. But I'm going to use the plunger first. So first what we do is we get all the air out of the plunger, slide it over the hole, and then slide it over the hole and then pull up. Okay, and then grab whatever comes out. It's pretty gross. And just throw it right in the wastebasket. And have the wastebasket close by. Try it again. Now I can push down because I've already... Okay, I'm not getting anything else, so now what I'm going to do is run that little snake down it. But as you can see, it's going down fast now, faster. So what we're going to do is we're going to uncoil this. This is basically just Velcro on the end of it. We're going to uncoil the snake and run it down there and twist it and see what we can pull out. And just run it down inside and just try to see if you can get it to feed in first and then start twisting it. It should go past whatever's in there. And then you pull it. As you can see, it grabs onto hairs, and that's what's there. Just a bunch of hair. Looks like hair from one of our cats, mostly. Okay. Now it's kind of a nasty, gross job, but it's one of those ones that's delegated to the husband usually. Nobody else to deal with. Sort of like on the line of bugs. I get to remove bugs and bats from our house if anybody ever sees one. Okay. I'm not getting this really it's not going down very far. There we go. Alright, there. Okay, I just had a bad angle. You just run this down and then just start twisting it, and it starts spinning around, and the little fibers, this is basically the same as Velcro, catch on the hairs and then pull out. It looks like that's about it down in there. Now we'll try it and see how it runs. Make sure you don't let the hair fall back in there. Oh, and that's got it. Then you just take the plunger piece, screw that back on right there. It doesn't need to be any tighter than hand tight. And then this piece goes in the center of it, and there you go. And that is how you keep from having to call a plumber. Remember, be self-reliant, and you can save a lot of money, and you'll end up having a lot of pride in the things you do. Thanks a lot.